Hi, it's Angela Torres from the Bronx. Glad to be back with you guys again. After a nice summer, now we are going back to school. My youngest child, I have three kids. My youngest child, she's 11 years old, and she's going to be returning to school. She'll be entering seventh grade, but it'll actually be her very first time going into the school building as a seventh grader, because for all of sixth grade she was 100% remote. I mentioned the fact that she's 11. So the fact that she's 11 means that she is not eligible for any kind of vaccination, which is a little bit scary just in the times that we're living in, right? And knowing that the Delta variant is here, it's here to stay. It's a different kind of experience. Is very sobering as a parent because your hands are tied, and there's really nothing that you can do about it. There are no other options. And yet now we're in this world where there's all this talk of, the vaccinated and then the unvaccinated, and so it's very challenging. And now what they're talking about, because I love to keep you informed about what's going on, is that testing will be occurring on a bi-weekly basis. And listen to this, only of the unvaccinated. If your child is vaccinated, so 12 and up, or staff that's been being mandated to be vaccinated, they will not be tested. So only 10% and on a bi-weekly basis. How many outbreaks can occur during that time period? That's a big concern. I know today I heard that Councilman Mark Levine, who's the head of the City Council Health Committee, suggested that weekly testing should be done for students and staff, no matter whether they're vaccinated or not vaccinated. And quite honestly, I agree with him, And tomorrow, make sure you tune in. The City Council will have their oversight hearing on the Department of Ed's school reopening plans. And there will be members from both the CSA union, the UFT, that represents the teachers, as well as, from what I understand, Chancellor Porter is also going to be there as well to respond. But there'll be a great opportunity for parents to also tune in and to give their testimonies as to what their take is on this whole reopening. And the truth is, the facts say that more than 50% of the kids that are in the New York City public schools are not of vaccination age. So they are like my daughter, that are unable to get vaccinated because they are under the age, right? And the truth is, Delta does impact kids. At first we were told that it didn't impact kids at all, but we saw that it was quite different. So the concerns that parents have, and the fact that parents are advocating for a remote option, it's real. It's not something that's out of the sky. So it's something we have to keep an eye on. But what we keep seeing is that, our Mayor de Blasio says that no remote option is being offered. And basically what's on the table is a home program for immunocompromised. So you have that option for home instruction. But a lot of parents don't even know what that even looks like, or can they even take off from work in order to do something like that? And so they feel caught between a rock and a hard place, because it's like, do I send my kid in even though I don't feel that it's safe? Or do I keep them at home? And then, how are we paying the bills? How are we doing all of that? So it's a really difficult thing. I know that the UFT president, Mulgrew, said on Friday that remote learning would be an option for some, but not how it was done previously. But we're not really sure what that really all amounts to. So there's a lot more questions than answers. We know that 1,500 classrooms are still undergoing ventilation repairs. So we're concerned about that. We're concerned about the mental health of our kids, how they're going to adjust to coming back into the building. And so there's a lot of things that are up in the air. But this is what I'll say to you, parents. Be encouraged. Recognize the fact that, it has been a long time already with us dealing with this pandemic. But you have an opportunity to encourage your kids, even in the face of all this. If they hear fear, they sense fear, they will be even more fearful. And have open discussions with your kids. Let them know that you are listening to them, no matter what it is that they are feeling. Let them talk to you about what it is that they are going through and what they're feeling. And keep an eye on things all the way through. If you choose to have your child go into the school building, and I think that for many that is a choice that they will make. Just keep your eyes open and make sure that you're involved in your school so that you know what's going on. And I think that's really important. And let your child know that no matter what it is, that they have your 100% support. They're counting on us, parents. The kids are counting on us to be there and to represent for them, and really to listen. That's all you could really do. So here's to going back to the new school year. We don't really know what it's all going to entail, but what I do know is that we're going to do it together. So parents, we're all in this together. It's not an easy thing. Let's keep seeing what ends up happening, what the decisions are going to be made by the mayor and by the Board of Ed, and take it one step at a time, one moment by moment, minute by minute. That's all you can do. Hope you guys had a great summer. Hope you had some sun, some beach, some fun, and look forward to speaking to you again. Take care.